Business strategy versus marketing strategy. That is a question we constantly get asked. Which is more important? Turns out both, but let me tell you why. Stick around. All right, so first, what exactly is a business strategy and what is a marketing strategy? A lot of these concepts often get confused, so if you have any questions, comment down below. As you get them, I don't know, maybe I'll do a live something or other, a live demonstration or a live kind of tear apart of a business strategy or a marketing strategy. First, so what is a business strategy? A business strategy is the long-term plan of where you want your company to go. It's the big picture, or the top level view of your company. So imagine it like a blueprint. You know what? Imagine it like a blueprint for a home that you're building or for a building that you're actually going to construct. So it really outlines what the purpose is, what it's going to do. Is it going to be a single family home, or is it going to be a multi-family like a condo? Is it going to be an apartment? So there's a whole bunch of things that you'll want to have in your plan. And that's actually why it's called a business plan, where your business strategy should sit. So there are 5 things that I typically advise people to have within a business strategy. The first one is for alignment. You want to make sure that you have your vision, your mission, and your core values all very clearly outlined. This will help align your staff and make sure that it gives you some really clear purpose of how you're going to be communicating in the future with your clients and potential clients. Next one is company structure. How is this going to be laid out? Is there going to be multiple staff? Is it going to be multiple departments? What is the reporting structure between them? Those are important things. You may not think about them early on, but if you pick one of the generic approaches, it'll make your life a lot easier in the future. Believe me, we've seen a ton of people do this less than optimally. All right, third one is action plan and measurable outcomes. You start your business, what's 3 months going to look like? What's 6 months going to look like? What's 1 year? What's 2 years? What's 5 years? You want to make sure that you set goals that they're called SMART. If you have any questions about SMART goals, I'll put out another episode if anybody wants it on what a SMART goal is, and maybe tear apart an example of one that I saw around the office the other day. Number 4 is an action plan. Really figuring out. Try it again. Number 4 is accountability. Who is doing what and why? I want to make sure that specific roles or specific people are assigned specific roles. You want to make sure that there's actually no overlap. Who is doing the accounting? Who is doing the collections? Who is doing the sales? Who is doing the execution? The reason why you actually want to have specific roles outlined and then accountability for those roles, because you want to figure out what does accountability and what does the incentive structure look like. If they're not doing their job, if they're not reaching their goals, what are the punishments? Number 5, key performance indicators. So KPIs, you may have heard that acronym before. All it is there's specific numbers that you want to look at. What are, for example, some of them may be revenue per month, revenue per year. It could be cost per conversion on a website. It could be number of widgets sold per salesperson. So you want to have that foundation, those 5 things, as part of your business strategy. Your marketing strategy should build upon your business strategy, and it should align with it. But a marketing strategy is a business's overall outline for reaching people and turning them into customers of your product or service. So there are 4 categories that we always break business or marketing strategy into for a business. One of them is target market. You'd be amazed how many people give us this: everyone is our potential audience. Everyone is our potential client. No, they're not. There's actually an ideal client. If you're, for example, a service provider, discount clients are not your clients. And you don't want them to be your clients. If you're a designer, discount clients are going to be the hardest clients to work with. They'll be the most demanding, and then they will whittle you down and negotiate on every single piece. So there's actually, if you target the wrong audience, you may have a really hard time getting to them or convincing them that they need your service. If you're, for example, a luxury product and you're targeting people who don't have disposable income, that's a target mismatch, and you'll have a really hard time actually creating a successful business around it. Number 2 is positioning. Are you a low-cost provider, a premium provider, a mass market provider, or are you a niche player? So if you're low-cost, like Walmart, for example, you're going to have really good systems and economies of scale. It's also really difficult to win in that market unless you have, like Walmart, for example, a really good distribution system and really good inventory system. Number 3 is messaging. How do you communicate what your competitive advantage is? How do you communicate what your value proposition is? So your language, your words, a lot of that messaging, the sooner you figure it out and the sooner you figure out what resonates across whichever medium you choose, whether it's social media, website, yellow pages, or signage, or a car wrap, that messaging will be extremely important. It can be part of your brand, but it should definitely be thought of in your marketing strategy. And then the 4th one is, what does the future look like? How long does this marketing strategy go on for? Is there an expansion plan? Is there additional products or additional services? So these are some of the things that you want to think about when looking at a marketing strategy. So when someone says, okay, business strategy or marketing strategy or versus marketing strategy, it's actually business strategy plus marketing strategy. Both are important to make your business succeed. If you have any questions, reach out to me via comment or on Instagram at william.walchak. Let's get down to business. Let me know if there's anything I can do to help. Thanks.